All right, Jay, whenever you're ready.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jayson. I'm currently going into my third year at Long Beach as a kin major. Before I start, I would like to formally accept my nomination for sports coordinator. I'm grateful and honored that you all have nominated me for this position. When I first joined PAC, I was already headed into my second year of college, but even as a sophomore, I was still trying to find my footing and a sense of community here at Long Beach. My first big introduction to PAC was both friendship games and friendship practice. This large event channeled my curiosity and had me wondering how these big events were planned and executed. That curiosity is what led me to the fall of 2024 PAC Turn program. As a PAC Turn, I gained more insight into how PAC works and how events are planned and executed. Through the experience of shadowing CAB members, specifically the sports coordinator position, I found myself heavily drawn to this position. Beyond PAC, I've always been deeply invested into sports. I was a varsity athlete for my high school's track, cross country, and swim team, while also managing and coaching practices for cross-country athletes in the summer. Throughout the years, my participation in different sporting events has allowed me to gain both confidence and leadership experience. It also helped me to learn to deal with the many challenges that life may throw my way. In terms of events, I've set up my own events as well as helped set up fundraisers at my old high school. All of these experiences and events have led me to have a better understanding of what it may take to become a sports coordinator. As sports coordinator, I will be responsible for promoting sportsmanship, school spirit, FG, while also promoting other leagues, while also supporting my fellow CAB members. With that in mind, I hope to bring my own vision and goals to this position. For example, I have my sights set on running FG practices more efficiently and encouraging new members to participate in those games. This will be done by creating a sort of an FG committee for each game, in which every member will help with buffs. Something else I would like to do this term is to reintroduce CBL or devise a new event altogether to make the spring semester even more exciting. Whether the event brings back Olympics, a different intramural, or maybe a PAC times PCN Field Sports Day to help PAC and PCN bond, I hope to create fun events that will pique the interest of our members. In the end, my aim is to create a more positive, more exciting, and more memorable term that Gen members will enjoy. PAC has given me a space to grow as an individual and make memories and friendships that will last, and I hope to give back to PAC in the same generous way that PAC has treated me. Thank you, and once again, I'm honored to be your nominee for sports coordinator.
All right, you got your cred questions first from Garen.
Sorry. Hey, Jayson. So my question for you is, entering this FG year, you already know that based on how much participants we had this past FG, there were a lot of more male participation than female participation. What are you going to do as a male representative of FG for Long Beach going to do to introduce more female participation in practices and events like that?
I think with the committee, introducing women who are already have experience at friendship games and who are willing to participate, showing women who are willing to do the games will definitely encourage other girls who may be doubtful on the games, especially since some of the games do look funny to people. So having those strong women, having those confident women help with those games, it will bring more participation for other women to play those games.
All right. This question's from eBoard. It's a two-part question, so I'm going to just read the first part, and then I'll let you answer the second part. With sports board being biggest event of the year being FG, a lot of preparation and logistics are needed for this event. There are so many logistics for this event, you'll be asked all of them, you'll be here all night. Can you please list me 4 logistics off the top of your head that you have to worry about for the rest of the year?
Can you repeat the question?
Can you please list me 4 logistics that you have to worry about FG that you have to worry, for this upcoming year?
So there are 2 payments for FG. There's the down payment, which is $550. There's a second payment, which is $1,450. There's also understanding how many people are going to attend FG. And there's also the t-shirts. And then being able to make up that money. So it will be about $2,000 if there's 200 members. So being able to make up that money, it'll be, let's say, 2,000 over 200, it'll be $10 per person. Then for the t-shirts, it'll be, that would add on to the cost that we will ask the gen members to pay.
Sweet. All right, questions up to the floor. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No.
Okay. My question for you is, how do you plan on handling unmotivated participants or people who are slacking off during your events?
So for that, I feel like obviously that would come from me. If I look unmotivated or not in tune with my event, then obviously other members will not want to do that event or be unmotivated to go. So for me, it starts with me, and then I think telling CAB or telling the people who support me to also have that high energy in order to get people to be more motivated, because PAC is a social place, so everyone's going to vibe off each other. So in order to get everybody to have higher energy, I feel like it starts with the internal foundation of that event or CAB itself.
Isaiah.
Being that one of your responsibilities for FG is to create a theme, can you give us an idea for one and a stuff chart that can go with it?
So I have thought about a few different themes. One of the themes would be Minecraft, Pokemon, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Harry Potter, and High School Musical. One of the stuffs that I was thinking would be, so in the Minecraft movie there is a little jingle. It's called Lava Chicken. So it would, I don't have the exact finished thing, but I thought about something. So it would go pad, and then it would start off like that, and then I'm not completely finished with it, but I know the rest of the jingle would definitely bring out spirit, pride, unity, and friendship.
We'll have a pride question from Eli first.
No,
Oh.
me.
Oh.
So you were talking about in your speech that you have like a event that you're planning to have like in the spring. Like, can you just tell us a little bit more about like your idea of like what you would like to do and like just kind of how it would be like impactful to have like during the year?
So as you know, this year the spring was it was more on the downside. No offense, Karen. But I feel, sorry, but I feel like being able to make spring more active would definitely be a better thing to keep members active. One of the things that I was thinking about was either Olympics or like a sports field day, or even a PAC times PCN kind of bonding event, that kind of like a sports day. So after PCN, there is like this post-PCN depression. So being able to get PAC and PCN together a few weeks, 1 or 2 weeks after PCN, to get everyone together, have a little fun, I feel like that would raise attitudes, raise people's mentalities, especially when going into finals.
What are you? What?
Who's going? Me? Or who's going?
Can we have Gary go? This is the last question.
Oh, okay. Okay, my question for you is, so you talked about how you want to bring back CBL and you have the idea of like the sports field day and the connection of after post-PCN depression. What are the tangible steps you're going to take to proceed with like combining all those events together in just one spring semester, especially with PCN practices and all that PCN events going on?
What do you think about that? So first, obviously, I would have to congregate with CAB in order to see if these events are aligned with the club's goals. Second, if we are able to, if CAB and those goals align with the event that I want to host, obviously I have to see if we have the funds or the venue. So I either meet with the treasurer, assistant treasurer, or the external and internal vice president to see whether or not we want other orgs or if we have the funds to do those. And then obviously promoting that event and being able to see, oh, will people actually show up? will people actually enjoy this event, seeing member interest. So being able to do all of those steps will ensure that people will turn out. And then I feel like if I know or I don't know that if people are showing up will determine if I can actually do the event.
Congratulations.